Can we truly judge a situation without knowing the full story? This question might seem simple, but as we delve into the parable of the old man and his white horse, we might find ourselves contemplating its depth. In a quiet village, an old man lived with his beautiful white horse. Despite the allure of wealth, he chose not to sell his horse, much to the bewilderment of his neighbors. They warned him of the day when the horse might be stolen, leaving him with nothing, and indeed one day the horse disappeared. The villagers were quick to declare the old man cursed, having lost his prized possession. But the old man, in his wisdom, cautioned them against such hasty judgments. "The horse is not in the stable," he said, emphasizing that this was the only known fact. Despite his neighbors' objections, the old man maintained his stance, stating that whether the horse's disappearance was a curse or a blessing was yet to be seen. This perspective, however, was met with scorn and disbelief. Days later, the horse returned, bringing with it a dozen wild horses. The villagers, now seeing the old man as blessed, were met once again with his wise words: "You go too far. Say only that the horse is back, and a dozen horses returned with him. Don't judge." The old man's son, while trying to tame the wild horses, was thrown off and broke his legs. The villagers saw this as a curse, but the old man remained steadfast in his perspective. He refused to see it as a blessing or a curse. When war broke out and the villagers' sons were drafted, the old man's son was spared due to his broken legs. The villagers saw this as a blessing, but the old man, consistent in his wisdom, reminded them, "Only God knows." So what can we glean from this parable? It urges us to resist the temptation to rush to judgment. We must remember that we only see fragments of the larger picture. Our understanding is limited, and our perspective is often clouded by our immediate reactions. This parable teaches us the value of patience and wisdom. It encourages us to avoid making premature conclusions and to remain open to the unfolding of events. It reminds us that only with the full story can we truly comprehend the nature of our circumstances. And so, as we navigate through life, let us carry with us the wisdom of the old man and his white horse, and remember that only God or the universe, or whatever higher power you believe in, truly knows.